tonight. We got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
So the Houston starting five. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Good on the bucket.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching VanVleet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Durant. And Williamson gets it to go.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Smith. Şengün passes to Smith. For three, Durant. And it's Poole with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's rejected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Durant against Williamson. Şengün, a screen on Williamson. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Good on the second one. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Poole outside. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Durant. Nice D from Durant.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Smith. Wing shot on the way. Misi grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he lobs it up top. Şengün with a steal. Now here's VanVleet. Tight defense on him. Here's Smith. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
That's good from Smith.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Pass to Williamson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Şengün. Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
First free throw is good. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past. This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Şengün, the screen, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drills it from deep. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson against Poole. To the inside. Misi, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Poole shot is off. Houston leading by 3. Durant for 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Down low. Fades and shoots. Williamson misses.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Can't get the first one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pelicans trail by 3. Poole with the ball. Pass to Misi. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. First one falls. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Williamson. It's Poole on the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Thompson outside. Capella screen on Poole. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Pelicans trail. Now here's Poole. Pass to Misi. Six to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Smith passes to Capella. Here's Thompson. Pass to Capella. The 3, Smith. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 6.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Misi. Here's Williamson.
Get up to throw down. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Capella. Blocked! Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Thompson passes to Smith. Here's Van Vliet, and he sinks the 11-footer. He's got 7.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Pass to Williamson. To the middle. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. So both teams changing it up here. On the wing, Finney Smith. Smith outside. Now here's Van Vliet. Alvarado defending. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Van Vliet. A shot from the high post. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Queen. There's a screen. The 3-ball. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson with it. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Capella. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
And Houston has possession. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Van Vliet outside. Right at the free throw line. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Van Vliet's got 9.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Back to Alvarado. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Up top, Alvarado, guarded by Van Vliet. Inside, here's Queen, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Shot from 16. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 10.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Queen, pass to Bay. Outside Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Fred Van Vliet. The free throw off from Jones. Bay with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Bay, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Holiday passes to Smith. Finney Smith up top. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Shepard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Queen. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
The corners head on anywhere on the arc works for Trey Murphy.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Smith. Outside Holiday. Finney Smith, a screen. Second chance shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jose Alvarado. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops a first. Eason's checked in for Houston. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And here they go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Capella's got to use the tools that he has, and it's that size on offense that he can command the defense's attention.
First one falls for him. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Alvarado outside. Bay outside. Down low. Here's Queen. Outside for Bay. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Houston. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Queen in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. Back to Williamson. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Shepherd. To the middle. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Poole from long range. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Here's Durant. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Durant's got his first basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Williamson outside. Poole against Holiday. Lets it fly. It's good from the top of the key. Poole's got 8 points. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Holiday passes to Eason. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Thompson comes in for Shepherd, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And he makes both free throws. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Van Vliet outside. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Williamson. Over Durant. And he can't bank that one in.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Eason. He's scoreless. Şengün, the screen. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Yeah, sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. He's perfect from the line this time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Houston.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Williamson. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Durant surveying the D. Blocked! Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Van Vliet. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Pelicans making a change here. The Rockets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 4. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Man, he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Houston leading by 4. Inside. Easy money for KD inside.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Out to the right wing. Durant against Williamson. Poole outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Pass to Messi. Clock at 6 to end the run. And the Pelicans miss again. Houston leading by 9. Here's Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Poole with the ball. Now Thompson defending. To the right side. Throws it up high.
Now throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Alvarado. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. The Rockets lead by 11. Thompson outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Shots blocked. Now here's Alvarado. The D's right on him. Pass to Messi. Now Poole fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith finds Van Vliet. Takes the 3. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Alvarado. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bay. Back to Alvarado. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Thompson against Poole. Şengün, a screen on Poole. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. Smith against Bay. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside, Finney Smith. They set the pick. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Finney Smith, a screen. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Poole. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Pelicans trail by 14. Alvarado outside. Pass to Bay. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Utility guys like Saddiq Bey can be very valuable assets. He really makes the effort to give you a little bit of everything out there and try to make a difference.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And so Bay nails both of them. Houston leading by 12. Holiday looking for an opening. Alvarado with a steal. Spins. To the paint. Right wing. They set a pick. Back to Bay. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
I like seeing Bey active on the inside, attracting the defense's attention in the process.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Bay. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Thompson. And so Bay nails both of them. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. Screen by Capella. And he's going for the lob! They swipe it. Queen, pass to Bay. And there's the screen. Jones against Eason. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Pretty physical move there by Jones, looking to get that contact And a little whistle love.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. Şengün checked in for Houston. Jones hits them both. Now Holiday. .11 left to play in the half. And they get it back. Eason finds Holiday. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Rockets lead by 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Queen. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bay. From deep. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Steps back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He's off on the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. And he's good on the second. One second left. No good. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Pelicans trail by 11. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Durant in at the 3. Sends it down right in his face.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's VanVleet for 3. Smith. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 7 tonight. Williamson outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Off target at the rim. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 6 to shoot. Pass to Misi. Baseline try. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Sweet stroke from the long winged wing. Murphy's capable from the mid-range.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Pelicans trail by 9. Poole outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. VanVleet scanning the floor. Outside Durant. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Misi. They set the pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 6. Smith passes to Durant. Looking to get it going. Got a hand on it. Williamson outside. Here's Misi, guarded by Durant. Williamson outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Williamson comes with a double team. Thompson passes to VanVleet. Şengün, the screen, launches a 3. And Fred VanVleet with the 3. VanVleet's got 17.
And when VanVleet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the wing, right side. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Houston.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Poole. Down low. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Thompson against Poole. Here's Messi. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Rockets lead by 11. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Now here's Şengün. Defense is right there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
First free throw is good. And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Messi. Now Poole. They need this. Sends it home from three-point land. Poole's got 11.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Jones finds Poole. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. 13 points in the game.
And Poole's shot, sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Outside Durant. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Pelicans on D. Trailing by 8. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
And here's Poole. 13 points in the game. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Free throw good. Poole.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Poole. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Goes up at the elbow. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Misi, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Thompson against Poole. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. The three is up. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 11. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the inside. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. Free throw no good. And Houston making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. He sinks the second. And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. Alvarado's checked in for Poole. Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Thompson. Hits both from the stripe. Van Vliet with it. He's got 17. Pass to Shepard. Eason with the ball. Now here's Şengün. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Bay. He's checked in for New Orleans. Outside Jones. Pass to Queen. Here's the pick. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Hawkins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Jones. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Şengün. Clock at 6. And it's Shepherd missing. Pelicans trail by 5. Bay outside. Good D by Finney-Smith. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Van Vliet. 17 points in the game. No good from outside. Eason against Jones. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now Van Vliet. And here's Shepherd for 3. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 6.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Hawkins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Van Vliet. Double team on Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Pelicans cleared away. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Alvarado for the tie. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith on the wing. Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. Puts it up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 5. 1:57 left in the third. Here's Queen, defended by Şengün. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. That one on Şengün. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Holiday's checked in for Van Vliet. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Holiday. Pass to Eason. And here's Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. first one at the line is good. And New Orleans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. Here's Williamson. Give him 8. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Şengün. 1:03 left in the third quarter here. And Şengün throw it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Williamson outside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Williamson. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Outside Eason. Pass to Shepard. It's intercepted. Jones feels it out. Alvarado with it. Here's Hawkins. For the lead. Fires in the triple. Hawkins has got 9 points here in the second half. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Pelicans on top, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. We've got Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Queen in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the Pelicans 5.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
That's good from Smith. so he's able to get one of two.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now here's Finney Smith. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
It's Poole on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Queen. Williamson against Durant. Shot clock at 6. Williamson passes to Poole. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Hawkins. Williamson left side. Williamson is doubled. Back to Poole. Here's the three. Poole can't get that one to fall. The Rockets trail. Outside Durant. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Durant. Hawkins, the pass to Poole. Here's Hawkins. The kick out to Poole. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
That one's off. Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Outside Finney Smith. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. For New Orleans, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Down low. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked.
Oh, eager to make a defensive impact. Smith gets after it to find the denial.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Poole. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
That's good from Williamson. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. They set the screen. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. To the wing, right side. Misi. And again, New Orleans no good. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Thompson. Deflected. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets trail by 5. On the wing, Finney-Smith. For 3, Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
Now here's Poole. Durant against Williamson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Thompson outside. And here's Finney-Smith. Outside Durant. Over Williamson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range. Unguardable most of the time.
Pass to Misi. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Durant. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his 4th foul of the contest. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And here's Williamson. 4 on the clock. Poole from long range. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Thompson outside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is double to the middle. Here's Misi, defended by Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops it first. That one misses.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Up top, Smith, covered by Williamson. Smith passes to Thompson. To the left wing. Şengün finds Smith. Outside Durant. From the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. The Pelicans lead by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
Poole with the ball. The 3 is up. Durant pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Smith. Now Şengün. He nails it, and we're tied. Şengün's got 13 points here in the 2nd half alone.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Here's Misi. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Durant to take the lead. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Poole. Here's Misi, defended by Şengün. Williamson is doubled. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock.
A couple of occasions this team has needed a spark tonight, and Murphy has been the guy to give it to him.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Şengün. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Misi, defended by Şengün. Here's Williamson. Oh, denied by Durant.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Here's Smith. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Knocked away. Şengün with a steal. Durant against Poole to take the lead. Durant, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
To the inside. Pass to Misi. 4 on the clock. Here's Poole. And again, New Orleans no good. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Williamson. Oh, Zion! Vicious!
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Williamson. Poole outside. Williamson left side. Puts it up from 12. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
Şengün in the post. Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. So the first one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
The Pelicans shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Williamson looking around. Pass to Queen. Good D by Şengün. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Şengün with it. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And so it's New Orleans with it. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Over Şengün. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Williamson against Durant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Şengün. And the free throw, no good. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, the trifecta!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Poole for three. Buries it from three. And the Pelicans lead by one.
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Now Durant.
Man, good whistle there.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Here's Hawkins. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Hawkins in at the point. Back to Poole. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Williamson outside. Pass to Queen. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Looking to get back on track. There's the block.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Van Vliet from behind the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A leaner, 2 points. That one goes. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
Deadly. From every spot on the court, Durant is both prolific and relentless.
Hawkins, the pass to Queen. Durant against Williamson. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Here's Şengün. Count that one. Şengün's got 33 points. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Williamson outside. And he's going for the lob. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Rockets lead by 6. Now Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Free throw good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Durant against Williamson. Here's Williamson.
Going on the attack right there. Zion won't be stopped by even the toughest defense.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Alperen Şengün. That's good from Williamson. Williamson hits them both. Overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. And here's Finney-Smith, and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Pelicans trail by 7. 3 minutes now gone here in OT. Takes a step back, out to the right wing. Poole outside. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
And Poole making sure to draw contact as he's going to find his way to the line.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Pass to Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 from the floor during this overtime session. Van Vliet outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Poole outside. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Durant. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Williamson's got 27.
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts to go here in OT. Van Vliet outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murphy. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Eason's checked in for Houston. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Poole. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Smith. The 3 hits the trifecta.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Smith. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Poole for 3. Durant pulls it in, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Williamson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Houston winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second wind.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.